For our next multiplication problem, I want to look at what if you had just a polynomial times a rational expression, which is the same as with fractions. What if I had a number times a fraction? Remember that you can only multiply fractions if it's a fraction, but remember that we can make a number fraction by putting it over 1. Then we can say numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. It's the same thing with polynomials and rational expressions. I can put that over 1 and it's still the same thing. And now, instead of even saying the numerator, finish it off, there's the product. Then all I have to do is factor and reduce. This trinomial, right, factors the product of binomials, x and x. As much as we want to say both negative, that's not the case. Remember, get used to sign of the constant says different signs. One positive, one negative. That negative is what tells me the sign of the bigger number. Factors of 10, 2 and 5. 5 being greater. There it is. There's the factored form. Now, factoring my denominator, same thing. 2 binomials, double parentheses, double x's, because that gives me the x squared. To say that it gives me a positive 25 means the same sign, but a negative 10 means both negatives. In this case, 5 and 5. Now, it should creep into the back of our mind. Again, whenever we see that x minus 5, to be in reduced form, I should be thinking x minus 5 squared, but cancel out and see what we want to do first. Now, notice one of those x minus 5 is going to cancel out. Now, I do want to point out it can be either one of them. And don't think it ever has to be the first or the second. Again, they're both just factors. It wouldn't matter which one you pick. So now, what we have is x plus 2 and an x plus 4 in my numerator. And just one more x minus 5 in the denominator, which again, in this case, since there is no other binomial or coefficient, it just would be the x minus 5, no parentheses.